Have you ever woken up in the morning and reached straight for a big glass of water thinking, this is good for me? For most of us, that habit feels healthy, and in many ways it is. But what if I told you that the way you drink your water first thing in the morning could actually be putting your health at risk, especially if you're over 60? It might sound surprising, but many older adults are making the same hydration mistakes every day without realizing it. They drink too quickly. They use cold water straight from the fridge. They gulp down a full glass before eating anything, all in the name of health. But these simple habits can disrupt your digestion, shock your system, and even affect your heart and blood pressure. As we age, our bodies respond differently to fluids. Our digestion slows, our heart and kidneys become more sensitive, and even something as routine as drinking water, if done the wrong way, can leave us feeling dizzy, bloated, fatigued, or even increase our risk of falls and fainting. The good news is, you can fix it. You don't need to drink less water. You just need to drink it smarter. In this video, we're going to talk about the most common mistakes seniors make when drinking water in the morning, why those mistakes can be harmful, and how a few small adjustments can help you feel more energized, stable, and refreshed every single day. We'll also share the best way to hydrate after waking up, so your body gets the gentle, nourishing support it truly needs. I know you are a person who likes to watch videos quietly. If you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, now is a good time to do it because you are a kind person. If the video is helpful, press 1. If the video is not good enough or needs improvement, press 2. Thanks everyone. Now let's get started. Number 1, why morning hydration is so important after 60 minutes. Helen, 73, used to wake up every morning feeling stiff and sluggish. She'd sit on the edge of her bed rubbing her knees, wondering why it took her body so long to get going. Some mornings, she even felt a bit dizzy when she stood up too quickly. She thought it was just part of aging, until her doctor asked a simple question. Do you drink any water in the morning? Her answer surprised even herself. No, not until breakfast. I go straight for the coffee. That small habit, it turns out, was playing a bigger role in her morning discomfort than she ever realized. For many older adults, hydration is one of the most overlooked parts of healthy aging, especially in the early hours of the day. After a full night of sleep, your body has gone 6 to 8 hours without any fluids. Even though you haven't been sweating or exerting yourself, you're still losing water. Through your breath, through skin evaporation, and through urine if you wake up to use the bathroom. This means that when you open your eyes in the morning, your body's already mildly dehydrated, whether you feel thirsty or not. And that's important, because as we age, our ability to recognize thirst becomes weaker. Older adults often don't feel thirsty until they're already dehydrated, which makes it even easier to go through the morning without giving your body the water it needs to function. So what happens when your body starts the day without water? First, your circulation slows down. Blood becomes a little thicker when you're dehydrated, making your heart work harder to pump it through your body. This can lead to fatigue, low energy, and even heart strain, especially in the morning when your system is just waking up. Second, your digestion stays sluggish. Water is essential for triggering your digestive system. Without enough fluids, stomach acid becomes too concentrated, which can lead to acid reflux, bloating, or constipation. Many seniors struggle with digestion in the morning, and proper hydration can make a world of difference. Third, your brain feels foggy. The brain is made up of nearly 75% water, and even mild dehydration can cause confusion, slower thinking, and poor memory recall. If you wake up feeling mentally slow or emotionally flat, drinking water may help bring your mind back online. And lastly, there's the issue of balance and blood pressure. Dehydration lowers blood volume, which can cause sudden drops in blood pressure when standing up, a condition known as orthostatic hypotension. This increases the risk of falls and lightheadedness, especially in seniors who are already on medications that affect blood pressure or fluid balance. For Mrs. Helen, adding just a small glass of water first thing in the morning made a huge difference. Within a week, she noticed her knees felt a little less stiff, her dizziness reduced, and she had more energy to start her day. I thought water was too simple to matter, she said, but now I can feel the difference when I don't drink it. It's not about drinking a gallon the moment you wake up. It's about giving your body the gentle hydration it needs to reset, recover, and prepare for the day ahead. A simple glass of room temperature or warm water can help your organs wake up with you. It gets your digestive system moving, your brain firing, and your blood flowing, all without strain. Think of it like watering a plant that's been sitting dry all night. Without moisture, nothing can bloom, and your body is no different. After 60, morning hydration isn't optional. It's a daily act of self-care that sets the tone for everything else. How you feel, how you move, and how clearly you think. In the next section, we'll talk about a surprisingly common mistake that many people make without realizing. Drinking cold water first thing in the morning. It may feel refreshing, but it could actually be shocking your system in more ways than one. Stay tuned. This is one habit you'll want to reconsider. Number 2, the danger of drinking cold water first thing in the morning. Mr. Robert, 76, had always believed that a glass of cold water in the morning was the perfect way to wake up the system. He liked the crisp feeling, the chill down his throat, the sensation of feeling instantly alert. But what he didn't notice, at least not at first, was that soon after he often felt bloated, slightly nauseous, and even more tired than before. One morning after finishing his icy glass of water, he suddenly felt lightheaded as he stood up and had to grab the kitchen counter to steady himself. That's when he realized maybe this habit wasn't helping him at all. As refreshing as it may feel, drinking cold water first thing in the morning can actually cause more harm than good, especially for seniors. While younger people may tolerate temperature extremes better, the older body becomes more sensitive to how and when it receives stimulation. And cold water, though seemingly harmless, can be surprisingly jarring to an aging system that's just waking up. When you drink ice-cold water after hours of rest, your digestive tract is still quiet, your circulation is slower, and your internal body temperature is still stabilizing. Introducing a sudden cold shock forces your body to work harder to regulate internal warmth, diverting blood flow away from digestion and toward maintaining your core temperature. This is especially stressful for older adults with weakened circulation, low blood pressure, or heart conditions. One of the immediate effects is digestive sluggishness. Cold water can constrict blood vessels in the stomach lining, which may reduce enzyme activity and slow the digestive process. Instead of helping your body wake up and process food, it can leave you feeling bloated, crampy, or nauseated, especially if you eat soon afterward. For those already dealing with acid reflux, indigestion, or gastritis, common concerns among older adults, cold water can make those symptoms worse. Cold water can also trigger the vagus nerve, which is involved in regulating heart rate and digestion. In some people, this can cause a temporary drop in heart rate and blood pressure, leading to dizziness or a faint feeling. This is particularly dangerous if you already have issues with postural hypertension or take medications that affect cardiovascular function. And if that weren't enough, some studies suggest that cold water can increase mucus production, which may leave some seniors with a lingering throat sensation, coughing, or sinus pressure, especially during colder months when the immune system is already under stress. So what's the better option? Simply switching to room temperature or warm water can make all the difference. Warm water is gentler on the stomach, supports better circulation and digestion, and helps the body ease into wakefulness rather than being shocked into it. Many seniors find that a glass of warm water with a slice of lemon or a pinch of salt helps stimulate bowel movements, reduce stiffness, and even clear up early morning fogginess. Mr. Robert made the switch after that dizzy spell. Instead of grabbing cold water from the fridge, he started warming a small mug of water in the microwave for 20 seconds, just enough to take the chill off. Within a week, his stomach felt better, and he no longer had those lightheaded episodes. "I didn't think something so small would matter," he said, "but it's made my mornings feel smoother, more settled." For seniors, temperature matters more than you think. The goal in the morning isn't to jolt your system, it's to gently reintroduce balance, hydration, and energy. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for the ice, ask yourself, what does my body need right now? A shock or support? In the next part of this video, we'll explore another common but often overlooked mistake: drinking water too quickly, and how gulping instead of sipping could be disrupting your digestion, your heart, and your morning stability. Number 3. What happens when you drink water too fast? Mrs. Linda, 70 years old, had always been told to drink more water, so she took that advice seriously. Every morning before breakfast, she'd grab a tall glass and finish it in less than a minute. She thought she was helping her body, starting the day fresh and hydrated. But strangely, she often felt bloated, slightly nauseated, and uncomfortably full afterward. Sometimes, if she drank it as standing up, she even felt a little dizzy. She couldn't understand why something as healthy as water was making her feel worse, until her doctor explained the truth. It wasn't what she drank, but how fast she drank it. For many older adults, drinking water too quickly, especially in the morning, can disrupt the delicate balance the body needs after waking. After a night of rest, your body is just beginning to re-engage its digestive system, regulate blood pressure, and rehydrate cells. When you pour in water too fast, it overwhelms these systems instead of helping them. One of the first effects of drinking water too quickly is dilution of stomach acid. Your stomach contains hydrochloric acid, which plays a crucial role in breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. When you gulp down a large volume of water quickly, especially before eating, it can dilute this acid, weakening digestion and leading to symptoms like bloating, gas, indigestion, or constipation. Instead of helping your body cleanse in the morning, fast drinking may be slowing everything down. Another hidden danger is the effect on blood pressure and circulation. Rapid water intake can create a sudden shift in the fluid levels in your bloodstream. In seniors, and especially those with heart conditions or who take blood pressure medication, this can cause a temporary drop in blood pressure, leading to dizziness, fatigue, or even fainting. It might seem harmless, but a dizzy spell while walking to the kitchen or bathroom can result in a dangerous fall. Fast drinking can also trigger a reflex known as gastric stretching, where the stomach expands quickly and sends signals of fullness or discomfort to the brain. This can make you feel too full to eat breakfast, interfere with your natural hunger cues, or even make your stomach feel crampy. Many seniors, like Mrs. Linda, find themselves skipping breakfast not because they're not hungry, but because that rushed glass of water took up too much space too quickly. There's also the impact on the kidneys and bladder. Drinking a lot of water in a short time forces the kidneys to process and excrete fluids faster than necessary. For people with overactive bladders or urinary issues, common in older adults, this can lead to urgent bathroom trips, disrupted routines, or even incontinence episodes. The good news? The solution is incredibly simple. Slow down. Instead of gulping down a full glass, start with a half glass or just a few sips. Sit down, relax, and take your time. Let each sip sit for a moment before taking the next. Aim to spread out your morning water over 10 to 15 minutes, allowing your body to absorb and respond without overwhelm. Warm or room temperature water is easier to sip than cold water, which people tend to gulp down quickly. You can even make it a part of your morning ritual. Drink a few sips while reading, stretching, or just sitting by the window. Your body will thank you with better digestion, more stable energy, and a calmer start to the day. Mrs. Linda started keeping her water in a small mug instead of a tall glass. She would take gentle sips as she read the paper, letting her morning unfold more slowly. Within days, her bloating disappeared, her appetite returned, and most importantly, she felt more in control of her body instead of rushing it into discomfort. It's not just what you drink, it's how you drink. Especially as we age, slowing down becomes a form of healing. And something as simple as sipping water with intention can have a powerful ripple effect on the rest of your day. In the next section, we'll explore a question many people wonder about. Is it really okay to drink water on an empty stomach? Or are there hidden risks to starting your day that way? Let's dive in. Number 4, is it safe to drink water on an empty stomach? Every morning, Mr. Charles, 75, would wake up, walk to the kitchen, and drink a large glass of water before doing anything else. He had read that it helps clean out the system and gets the body ready for the day. At first, it felt like a healthy habit, but after a few weeks, he began to notice something odd. About 10 minutes after finishing his water, he felt slightly nauseous, almost like his stomach was unsettled. Sometimes he'd feel faint or bloated, and it made him hesitant to eat breakfast right away. It seemed strange. How could something so simple, so natural, feel so uncomfortable? It's a question many older adults ask. Is it really safe to drink water on an empty stomach? Or can it cause problems? The answer, like many things in health, is it depends on how you do it. In general, drinking water in the morning, even on an empty stomach, is a good practice. It helps replenish the fluids your body lost during sleep, stimulates digestion, and wakes up your organs gently. It can even help with bowel movements, making it easier to stay regular, something many seniors struggle with. But when water is consumed too quickly, in large amounts, or too cold, especially on an empty stomach, it can lead to a few unpleasant or even risky side effects. One of the most common is nausea or a sloshy stomach feeling. When your stomach is completely empty, the sudden presence of a large volume of water can trigger your digestive system to respond too fast. Your stomach may start churning before it's ready, leading to discomfort, burping, or even mild queasiness. This is particularly true if the water is ice cold, as the low temperature can further shock your stomach lining, tightening the muscles and causing cramps. Another risk is a temporary drop in blood pressure. When you drink a lot of water quickly, your blood vessels may dilate in response to the sudden volume shift, especially if you haven't eaten yet. This can cause lightheadedness or dizziness, something that's especially dangerous for seniors who may already be prone to balance issues or taking medications that lower blood pressure. For some people, drinking water on an empty stomach may also dilute stomach acid too much. While a little dilution helps prepare the digestive tract, too much can weaken your body's ability to break down food once you eat, leading to slower digestion, gas, or indigestion later on. This is especially important for older adults who already experience low stomach acid, a common age-related condition. So does that mean you shouldn't drink water on an empty stomach at all? Absolutely not. In fact, drinking water before breakfast can be one of the best ways to start your day, if you do it gently and mindfully. Here's how to do it safely and effectively. Start small. Instead of downing a full glass at once, begin with half a glass, 4 ounces, and take small sips over 5 to 10 minutes. Use room temperature or warm water. This is easier on your stomach and less likely to trigger spasms or nausea. Sit down and relax while drinking. Avoid standing or walking while gulping, which can increase the chance of dizziness. Wait 10 to 15 minutes before eating breakfast. This gives your body time to absorb the water and gently activate your digestive system. Mr. Charles made a few simple adjustments. He swapped his cold water for warm water with a slice of lemon, drank it slowly while sitting near the window, and gave himself a few minutes before making breakfast. The nausea disappeared, his digestion improved, and surprisingly, his mood lifted too. He said he felt more grounded, starting the day calmly rather than rushing through it. For older adults, hydration is important, but rhythm matters just as much as volume. Our bodies thrive on balance, not extremes. Giving your system time to adjust, activate, and absorb makes all the difference. So yes, drinking water on an empty stomach can absolutely be beneficial. But like all good habits, it's most powerful when done with awareness. In the morning, your body doesn't need to be rushed. It needs to be supported. In the next section, we'll explore how improper hydration, especially first thing in the morning, can affect something even more critical, your heart and blood pressure. You may be surprised by how much your morning glass of water is influencing your cardiovascular health. Number 6, ideal way to drink water in the morning, step by step. After learning about all the ways that drinking water the wrong way can affect your digestion, heart, and energy, many seniors begin to ask, so how should I drink water in the morning? The answer is refreshingly simple and surprisingly powerful. You don't need any fancy tools, supplements, or expensive routines. All you need is a few minutes, a little mindfulness, and a gentle approach. Let's imagine a typical morning for someone like Mrs. Evelyn. age 72. She used to wake up feeling groggy and bloated. She'd stumble into the kitchen, fill a large glass of water from the fridge, and gulp it down all at once, hoping to get it over with. But that routine often left her feeling worse, not better. Now, after learning to slow down and hydrate the right way, her mornings are calm, balanced, and energizing, and yours can be too. So, what's the ideal way for older adults to hydrate first thing in the morning? Let's break it down into a step-by-step routine that's easy to follow and kind to your body. Step 1. Begin with awareness. When you wake up, take a few moments to sit on the edge of your bed and let your body adjust to being upright. Breathe deeply, stretch gently, and check in with how you feel. Don't rush straight into the kitchen or bathroom. Your body has been resting for 6 to 8 hours. Let it wake up slowly. Step 2. Choose the right temperature. Instead of cold water, go for room temperature or warm water. You can fill a glass the night before and leave it by your bedside, or warm up a small mug of water for about 20 seconds in the microwave. Warm water is easier on your digestive system, helps stimulate gentle circulation, and avoids the shock that cold water can cause. Start with a small amount. Pour yourself a half glass to 1 full glass, 4 to 8 ounces. This is enough to gently rehydrate you without overloading your system. You don't need to chug 16 ounces right away. In fact, doing so can stress your stomach, dilute stomach acid, or affect your blood pressure. Less is more, especially when you're easing into the day. Sit down and sip slowly. Find a comfortable spot to sit, near a window, in a cozy chair, or at the table. Hold your glass with both hands. Take small, steady sips, allowing your body time to absorb the fluid. Try not to drink while standing or walking. This seated, mindful approach helps stabilize circulation and improves digestion. It also prevents sudden drops in blood pressure that can lead to dizziness or falls. Pause and listen to your body. Once you finish sipping, wait 5 to 10 minutes before eating breakfast or taking medication. This gives your digestive system time to activate and your hydration levels to balance. Use that time to stretch, breathe, or enjoy a quiet moment. This small pause can make a big difference in how you feel for the rest of the morning. Build this into your daily rhythm. Make your morning hydration a ritual, not a chore. Keep your glass or mug in a designated spot. Set a gentle reminder if needed. Pair the habit with something enjoyable: soft music, sunlight, a morning journal, or prayer. When hydration becomes a peaceful part of your morning, you'll look forward to it, and your body will begin to respond with more energy, clarity, and ease. For Mrs. Evelyn, this new habit transformed her mornings. No more bloating, no more fogginess, no more morning anxiety. She felt like she was taking care of herself in a kind, meaningful way. "I used to rush through everything," she said, "but now I start the day with calm, and that changes everything." This simple ritual, just a glass of warm water, sipped slowly and with intention, is a gift you can give yourself every single day. It costs nothing, takes only a few minutes, and yet it sets the tone for your entire body to function better. Your digestion, your heart, your balance, and even your mood. In the next section, we'll explore a common question. Should you add anything to your morning water? Lemon, salt, electrolytes, or is plain water truly the best? Let's break down what's helpful and what may be unnecessary for your morning hydration. Number 7. Add-ons that support health. Lemon, electrolytes, or nothing. After learning how important it is to drink water the right way in the morning, many seniors begin to wonder, should I be adding anything to my water to make it healthier? Some say lemon helps with digestion. Others swear by pink salt or electrolytes. Some even use apple cider vinegar or herbal drops. But the truth is, not all add-ons are necessary, and some might even do more harm than good, especially for older adults. Let's start with the most popular one, lemon water. A slice of fresh lemon in warm water has become a morning staple for many health-conscious folks, and in moderation, it can be quite beneficial. Lemon contains vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that supports immune function and helps your body absorb iron. It can also gently stimulate the digestive system, encouraging bowel movements and reducing constipation, which is often a concern for older adults. However, there are a few things to be aware of. Lemon is acidic, and drinking too much lemon water, especially on an empty stomach, can irritate the stomach lining in some people, especially those with gastritis, acid reflux, or sensitive digestion. It can also wear down tooth enamel over time if sipped too frequently without rinsing the mouth. If you enjoy lemon water, use a thin slice, not half a lemon, dilute it well, and consider drinking through a straw to protect your teeth. Rinse your mouth with plain water afterward if needed. Now, what about electrolytes? These are minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium that help regulate fluid balance, nerve signals, and muscle function. For people who are sweating heavily, exercising intensely, or recovering from illness, electrolyte-enhanced water can be helpful. But for most older adults, especially in the morning, adding electrolytes to water isn't necessary unless directed by a doctor. In fact, overdoing electrolytes, especially sodium, can be dangerous for seniors with high blood pressure, kidney problems, or heart conditions. Some electrolyte powders and drinks are also loaded with sugar, artificial flavors, or preservatives, which may work against your overall health goals. If you're concerned about your electrolyte balance, it's better to speak with your doctor or a dietitian first. Some seniors are encouraged to add a pinch of Himalayan salt or sea salt to their morning water. The theory is that it helps remineralize the body and support adrenal health. While there's some logic to this, sodium does help with hydration. The truth is that most people already get more than enough sodium from their daily diet. Adding salt to water can elevate blood pressure unnecessarily and may lead to fluid retention or swelling, especially in the ankles or hands. And then there are other trendy add-ons: apple cider vinegar, chlorophyll drops, or aloe juice. While these may offer some specific benefits in certain contexts, they can also irritate the stomach, interact with medications, or act as laxatives. Seniors, who often have more sensitive systems and take daily medications, should be especially cautious before introducing anything new to their morning water. So, what's the safest and most effective option? In most cases, the answer is beautifully simple. Plain, clean water, served warm or room temperature, is more than enough. It gently wakes up your digestive system, rehydrates your cells, supports your brain, and helps your heart, all without additives, irritants, or risks. If you'd like a bit of flavor or an extra benefit now and then, a slice of fresh lemon or cucumber can be a refreshing addition, but always in small amounts, and only if your body tolerates it well. Some seniors find that adding a tiny slice of ginger can help reduce inflammation and support digestion. But again, moderation is key. The most important part of your morning hydration isn't what you add. It's how consistent, gentle, and mindful you are with it. Water in its natural form is one of the most healing tools we have. You don't have to enhance it to make it powerful. In fact, simplicity is often the best medicine, especially for bodies that are aging with grace and wisdom. For Mr. Samuel, 80, the answer came after months of trying different powders and elixirs. One day he said, "You know what? I'm going back to basics." He started sipping warm water every morning, no lemon, no salt, just calm hydration. His stomach stopped bothering him, his morning fog lifted, and best of all, he stopped worrying about whether he was doing it right, because now it simply felt right. In the final section of this video, we'll bring it all together. We'll review the most important points and show you how your morning water ritual can become a lifelong habit that supports your strength, clarity, and balance, day after day, year after year. Conclusion. So now you know, and something as simple as drinking water in the morning can either gently support your body or silently disrupt it. It's not just that you drink water, but how you do it that matters. After 60, our bodies become more sensitive to routine, to rhythm, and to how we start each day. A rushed gulp of cold water on an empty stomach might seem harmless, but over time, it can contribute to bloating, dizziness, heart strain, and even digestive discomfort. But the good news is, This is one of the easiest habits to improve. You don't need medication or expensive equipment, just a glass, a few quiet minutes, and the willingness to slow down. Start your morning seated with warm or room temperature water. Sip slowly, allow your body to adjust, and listen, not just with your ears, but with your awareness. Notice how your body responds when you treat it gently. Morning hydration can become more than just a health tip. It can become a moment of peace, a small act of self-respect, and a foundation for everything else that follows in your day. It helps your brain wake up, your heart beats steadier, your digestion begins smoothly. It reminds your body we're not rushing anymore. We're caring, we're preparing, we're aging wisely. So tomorrow when you rise, let water be your companion. Not in a hurry, not in force, but as a quiet and healing gift. Let each sip remind you that you are worth taking care of, that your health matters, and that the way you begin your day sets the tone for how you live it. Thank you for spending this time with us. Your journey to better health isn't about perfection. It's about paying attention, and it starts quite simply with a glass of water. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and haven't yet liked and subscribed, now is the perfect time to do so. It really helps our channel grow and reach more people who need this kind of helpful content. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll always know when a new video is up. Your support truly means the world to us. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.